What's cracking, YouTube? I know I haven't uploaded a video in a bit, so I wanted to at least get something up for you guys. The reason I haven't uploaded anything is just because I'm working on quite a few projects right now. So what I'm bringing you today is a little overview of my collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Ignore the stuff in the middle. That is all duplicates. I don't like to throw cards away, even though most of the stuff in there is like junk worth a cent. You never know. There might be an opportunity in the future to give them away to someone or donate them or, who knows. In front of me, I have my binder where I keep all the cards that I'm currently selling on TCG Player. Got a Storm of Ragnarok Max C, not first edition, sadly, and a Evil Hero Dead End Prison, and a Mitsurugi Ritual that I recently pulled. I had a lot more stuff, but it sold pretty quick on TCG Player. I usually sell stuff for the lowest price possible just to move it out and put it in the hands of someone who will enjoy it more. And that's basically what I did with probably 20 or 30 cards that I just wasn't interested in hanging on to. Anyways, the collection. I have 2 cardboard towers for storage with these nice, handy, convenient pull-out drawers. And then in terms of organization, basically what I did was I went ahead and I made dividers for all of the different archetypes for basically like where I have stuff scanned in my app. And obviously it's Yu-Gi-Oh! So we have a ton of different archetypes, but everything is alphabetical. So it's nice and easy to, figure out where stuff is at. It's really easy to sort new cards too. If I go out and I buy like 100 random bulk cards from like a trading card store, it's really easy and convenient to just come in here, open up a slot or open up an archetype, drop the cards in after I've scanned them, and then I have them in my virtual database, and then they are stored in my storage unit as well. Why? Oh, that's right, because it's a QCR. Anything that's a QCR, I keep it in a sleeve. Everything else is sleeveless, which I'm sure some of you are going to complain about in the comments. But that's just how we do it. And I don't really feel like changing how I do it right now. So it's going to stay that way. But yeah, basically like all of the archetypes here. Kiwi, for some reason, freaks out every time I open my drawers. She has to come and see what's going on. But yeah, and then over here, less so archetypal stuff. It's more the miscellaneous sortings like miscellaneous fire, link, exceed, synchro, miscellaneous normal traps in here. This is miscellaneous spells, miscellaneous continuous traps, counter traps, all that good stuff. So yeah, obviously tower number 2 isn't completely filled yet. As I add more cards, things eventually have to be like moved down because I'm gonna see if I can get this one open. It is kind of tough because there's a lot of weight coming down on it. You kind of got to pull up and back. There we go. This drawer right here is basically filled to the brim. So there's not really a whole lot of space here. If I get new cards, I'm going to have to shift some of the stuff from the front over, which means some stuff from that drawer is going to have to shift and shift and shift and shift and shift. And eventually, it's going to move everything down. So right now I'm at, hold on a second here. Let me check real quick. So right now I have collected 12,515 cards. I think there's close to 14,000 cards in the game right now. I could be wrong about that. It could be somewhere in the 13,000 number, but essentially I am 1/3 of the way through with a full collection of the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. That mission obviously gets harder and harder every year because they're putting out more cards, and it is tough to keep up with. Ideally, I'll get to a point eventually where, every previous set has been filled out, and I just have to worry about the new set of cards coming out. But honestly, like, there's a lot of stuff that I think hasn't been reprinted yet at cheaper, lower rarities. So for a lot of the newer stuff, I'm not really that worried about grabbing it because I know that, you know, given enough time, it'll get reprinted and, you know, I can grab it for much cheaper. I don't have to pay like top dollar for a Fugalos or, you know, any of the Ryziel stuff or the Malice stuff, you know, all those good cards. But yeah, if you guys want to see like a certain archetype or see what I have for a certain archetype, how many of the cards I've collected, you want me to pull anything specific out, pulling out rarer cards that I own might be tricky. I could go through my app and just kind of see which cards are, you know, more expensive, what I have in that regard. So I guess honestly, if you guys want to see some of that too, just let me know in the comments and I will be more than happy to do an upload. And yeah, that's my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I'll catch you guys in the next one.